Hey, Joe and Jada, legends. My question is, my name is Joe, by the way, from Fitchburg, Massachusetts. Uh,
I didn't even know they
my
had a
question is,
Pittsburgh,
how do
Pittsburgh,
you guys
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
develop such longevity in the game to where you guys came out in the '90s and still now everybody wants to hear what you guys have to say. Everybody wants to dress how you guys dress. Everybody wants to like live the lifestyle of you guys. What kind of words can you give to guys that are in their 30s and their 40s right now, just to keep that level of cool with the culture right now?
Yeah, a lot.
Got a lot to say, huh?
I say the longevity thing is embracing the new stuff that comes out without compromising what you stand for and what you represent. Being able to be talked to, being approachable, being able to reach the people, and all that other shit is him.
Well, you just got to believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? At all times, as an artist, as a man, or a female, as a person,
Self-confidence.
you got to have that self-confidence and believe in yourself. You know how many times they counted me out? And, I got stories like I got jerked from my publishing for like 12 to 15 years of my career. And so I was hearing about everybody getting these publishing deals and it for millions of dollars. Ludacris came, he was like, yo, I got this publishing deal for millions. So I was hearing all the rappers. So when I finally got my publishing back, I go around to all the Warner Brothers, everywhere that was, and Warner Chapel and this. And they were like looking at me like, listening to me. And they were like, yeah, all right. And they was offering me shit like $200,000 deals and all that. And I remember I went in my car and my lawyer at the time, he came to the car. I was like, yo, I thought they was giving people millions. He was like, yo, Joe, you're not hot right now. I was like, you know, I guess that's part of the narcissism or the delusion. When he said that, the next day I had drove down to Miami to meet with Scott Storch and we made Lean Back. I came back to New York maybe a month later with Lean Back fully done and went back to the same people. They wasn't trying to let me go out the office. They was offering me M's like crazy because they knew it. And I was showing them the dance, Lean Back. They were like, oh no, don't leave. Hold up. We got some M's for you. We got some this and this and that. So at the end of the day, the only way to make you believe in us is we got to believe in ourselves.
Next question, please.
Hey, this is Nate. Joe and Jada, you guys are legends in hip hop. I have individual playlists of both of you guys. And I really appreciate your contribution to hip hop. With that stated, is there a feature on an artist song that was supremely impactful in your lives? Also, is there a feature from an artist that you wanted to get but never had the chance to get?
The feature that impacted my life a lot was AZ on Nas's Illmatic. I never heard nobody flow like that so smoothly. Changed our life. And I've always wanted, he's happy with his career and everything, but I really thought AZ was going to be like a Nas, a Jay-Z, on that super level. But if we talking features, that's the one that stands out the most to me. If I could pick two, all right. I'm not going to pick two.
Me, it had to be Nas, Live at the Barbecue. That fucked us up when we heard that. It was incredibly incredible for some young, the whole song was incredible, but Nas's verse was just crazy. You know what I mean? For me.
At the age of 12, I went to hell for snuff for Jesus. We never even heard shit
Nobody
like that.
say nothing even remotely close to
that shit was like, hello. That shit was like somebody's coming. There you go. We got Nas in both those. It's crazy. Nas. Next question, please.
I got a two-parted question for both.
Two-parted.
Jada
That's
and
four
Joe.
questions.
So I was listening to 40 Bars of Terror where Jada rapped over the Yeah 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 beat on on the Lean Back on the Terror Squad album. So I wanted to know, Jada, how you get into that mindset to hit those bars with such surgical precision. And then the second question is, what was Joe's reaction when he heard those bars? Did you ever think about making it an official remix, or was that dead? Did you hear the bars like, nah, I'm not putting him on my record because he body my shit. So yeah, that's what I would like to know.
For me, that song was a song. Anytime I do a freestyle, is paying homage to the original song because you like it that much. But that 40 Bars of Terror, yeah, the beat, I couldn't wait to use that beat. I was doing the Champions Air Part 1. So I was doing the whole mixtape, and that was definitely, after they dropped that song, I'm like, I need that. That's definitely going to be one of the instrumentals I use. So yeah, that was, for me, it's always homage. Anytime you hear me doing any bars on somebody's beat, it's because you like the original beat, especially when you do 40 bars or more. You really love the beat. You know what I mean?
40 bars. I don't know, man. I just, I love Jadakiss every time he raps. I think he's one of the few. I ain't trying to gas this dude out. He don't need it right now. But, every time he raps, I feel like he's one of the, man, he's one of the very, 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 very few MCs that I think he killed every verse you ever did. So it's like, I give that to Big too. Somebody like Jay-Z, it's very rare that a rapper kill every verse I ever heard. So I gotta always salute Jada for that.
Appreciate that. Next question, please.
Joe and Jada, what's up? This is Riverside Slim. I can't even
Riverside
lie.
Slim, he from Godfather
Speedpipe.com is
Hall,
crazy,
man.
hey yo. But this one for Jada. Jada, is there any rap song or R&B song, whatever, that you wanted to write a verse to, or wish it was your track? Out of all tracks, which one you was like, man, I could have did an ill verse on that, John?
I think every song that's a hit, you feel like you wish you could have been featured on it. But
how many features have you been on, Jada? Do you ever did the numbers?
They ain't gonna do the analytics on me till I'm dead, crack. Then they gonna just start finding all kind of incredible new shit that I did that they could have told me when I was alive. But would he say something you wish you was on that you saw? Shit, I go from In the Club, Lean Back, all the way up. I actually did a remix of that, me and Fab. Any song that's a hit, you wish you was a part of it. Any song that make you want to be on it, that's how you know it's a hit. For me, it's everything. Bunch of Drake songs, bunch of Rick Ross shits, Kanye, all of them shits that come out, you're like, damn, why did they call me for this?
The one song I hear all the time that I be like, damn, I could have been on, I should have been on that was the French song Pop That? Pop That?
Oh yeah, damn, you missed it?
I missed it. That song right there, every time I hear it, I'm like, man, I wish I was on that fucking song. It's just that energy that comes on. Whenever I work out in the gym, I work out.
That's a good song. That, matter of fact, I got to try working out there. That's a good song.
Oh, no, that's hype mania. Yeah. That right there, that shit'll get you hype.
Balling.
Like in New England. Like I play for New Whiskey. Sheesh. Even if I'm making jokes about you, if I'm saying SNS with the mustard shirt, he getting bookings. He called me and said, thank you, Joe. My bookings are going up. We the hottest moving out here right now. Yeah, what up, y'all? This is Joe Crack.
You know who it is, your boy Jada. You know what this is, the Joe and Jada show.
Just like that. Ha ha! We back. I had a rough weekend.
Yeah, tell me about it. We've been, before you even go into it, we was doing a lot of promoting for Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. We was doing a lot of promoting for Edgar Berlanga and my other guy from over the water.
Now, Stevens.
There'd be no 4th and 5th. Serrano and Taylor.
No.
There won't be another. The trilogy's over, my brother.
Yeah, it is. It's sad because I can't make sense of it because the first and second, they went toe to toe, 3 minutes a round for 12 rounds. They kept going blow for blow, fights of the year. And I felt like it was air punching. Like I could not believe. And what's crazy is sometimes you got to build your audience. And because Serrano has been such a great champion over the years, and that Ireland and the Puerto Rico, that shit, that stadium, Madison Square Garden felt like, I haven't felt like that as a Puerto Rican since Trinidad. It was like, it was on in there. It was, people were fighting each other. It was crazy in there. And, you know, she didn't come to fight the way she normally does, man. And I think that hurt her very much because it's so hard to get the people behind you that way. It was magical. I'm sitting there, Luis Guzman is there, the girl Gina from Disney, the movies. It's Kevin Hart. By the way, Kevin Hart said the podcast is phenom. He ain't know we was funny. I said, I ain't know we was funny either. And he's like, yo, y'all big funny. Shout out to Kevin Hart. Balanga. Hurt me bad because we lost Amanda Serrano. Shout out to Katie Taylor. But the next day I'm thinking redemption. You know, Puerto Rican's gonna win something. So I go out there, you know, I'm looking fly. I got that sky blue Louis shit on, see a sucker, you know, diamonds is out. Got Remy with me, the family. And another thing, I'll go into his room before he fights, and his wife is like, Malanga's wife is like, who knew? I said, like, what? She was like, that you guys were so funny. Your podcast is I don't know, have you been getting that experience?
A lot of love. Airports, diners, malls, Louis store, a lot of love.
It's crazy, man. The other day, a FedEx truck pulled up on me and was like, yo, I'm watching you now. Like, I don't know. Shout out to the truckers. My man, Rhino BX,
They
graffiti
listen.
legend.
They must listen.
Yeah, they live the truckers.
That's that audio check.
That's how I go, James. They look at the episode and they listen
some
to audio.
people
The
watching,
truck
some
driver.
listen. Yeah, crack. Some people watching, some people listen.
Some people listening,
Yeah.
just laughing and shit. Like, yo, these guys are crazy because we all crazy. But Balanga, man, he took that L, man. My little brother. You know, this ain't just, you know, I love him to death. He's family, so it touched me in a different way to see him go down. Shout out to Hamza, everybody who threw the event. They took care of us, the Turk. You know what I mean? Turkey for Saudi Arabia. Salam alaikum, my brothers. But man, that was hard. That was hard. And, you know, they put him through concussion protocol because he was getting hit hard. So he's in this room for like an hour and they checking him, and then they had forced him to the hospital to, like, it was just wild for me. What I didn't like was how the crowd turned on him. He come out, he New York's on. I see 1 million Puerto Rican flags, people singing Lean Back. We walking him into the ring, and the next thing you know, what was it, the 4th or 5th round, as soon as he get dropped, I seen the same people cheering for him, screaming and laughing and clapping. And, you know, I'm old, so I've been through this before personally, but I know him. I don't know where he's at mentally to see the fans that were acting like they were cheering from him. And now the difference is they got you on social media, twisted every way, you falling down. You know, the thing is to sell a fight. You know, even in verses, Ja Rule, one of my best friends, but when I was doing the verses, I'm hyping it up, throwing videos just to get the crowd in there. So he's hyping that shit up, dissing De La Hoya with the wig, with the panties. You know, he's trying to hype up the fight. But, you know, that happened to me one time. You know, when we used to coach at the Rucker, when I used to coach, shout out Kareem Reed, Mousy, and everybody, I had won, like, I think 5 chips in a row before Jay-Z came. And the culture, the Rucker's a prestigious place, but the EBC at that time, it was crickets. So I'm coming there, I'm bringing AI, I'm bringing Stephon. I mean, one game I had the whole Eastern Conference All-Stars out there. Like, I was dumbing out so much, they brought Kobe because I was dumbing. They brought, right?
I bring Kobe.
I bring the tournament back, right? To where, you know, everybody want to play. Everybody bringing NBA players is off the chain. And then Jay-Z throws the team in there. Hove. And he walking in with Beyonce and it's a big movie. Yeah, whoever you name is walking in with him, but it's my park. Like I won 5 chips and I own this shit. You understand what I'm saying? And so I should be the favorite and everybody was up in there, uptown, they throw the X. When I walked into that game, the blackout, the whole crowd that goes X, do this up. 5 years of blood, sweat, and tears, making this tournament what it was again, restoring the faith, the nostalgia in there. I walk in there. I don't know if only their fans got in. I like to think those was the same guys who used to throw the X up.
We gotta get OG Juan in here to talk about that.
I'm telling you, they all did that. Somebody hit OG Juan, let them know we talking some shit right now. But when they did that, that shit was like an invisible spear in my heart. I was like, yo, you know, type of work I put in out here. I was taking summers off. What's Up's #1 in the country? They trying to pay me $150,000 a show, $200,000. I'm taking the whole shit off just to coach these guys, win this. I'm out there. That hurt. That was close. I'm sure the Belanga shit was on another level, but that's how I felt that day when I was like, damn, I thought these people were with me. And they turned on me like that. And I guess that's part of sports. You know, I seen some of my friends, I get really mad. Rich gets really mad. So when we see our friends, you know, obviously, yo, Fat Joe loved that young kid, Belanga. You know it though, right?
No doubt.
So I feel like all my friends know it. So if I'm looking at people trash talking to him on the comments and people that are family that's down with us are laughing and liking it and my man's wives and them, I'm almost like, this is like when Trump won. I almost ain't talked to half the people I knew that was going for Trump. So it was like, yo, I'm over here when he loses, they clowning him. And people I know who know I love him are in the comments laughing and so, yo, he had to learn this lesson. It's tough. It was tough for me. I'm sure it's tougher for him.
Hope he's safe and healthy and get back to training and get back on his A game.
And what you got to understand, right? It's easy to comment about people. It's easy to have an opinion about somebody. But you know what I see as a kid from the projects in Brooklyn and the Lower East Side who found a way to make over $20 million at a young age. If I was him, I'd go buy me 10 Wingstops right now. You understand what I'm saying? And so when I see a kid come from nothing, this is why I big up like a Cardi B. I know how hard it is for a guy to make it out the South Bronx, or Remy Ma. You know how hard it is for a woman to become successful coming out of this shit? And so this is why, I always see that in everybody. I don't know if you know, but the rapper out of the UK, Skepta, called out the whole United States. Did you see that? The man, no, let me talk.
I thought he just said something about joining Lucas.
No, he said the whole United States fell off. All the rappers are trash. And Joyner Looker, the only one who stuck his chin out.
Word?
He the only one that said, yo, my man, like, are you serious? Yo, y'all had it, y'all whack, you're not bringing it no more. This, that. And then Joyner Looker said that. And then he talked some shit about him. And Joyner Lucas said, you know what, I'm going to just fall back. And then they really talk shit about Joyner Lucas, like, yo, he folded. They call you to the yard, you got to come out. And so Skepta did a diss record, and then Joyner just answered earlier today, which was pretty fire. But, that's round one. Not the whole United. Do you think the whole United States?
I don't know about global.
Global?
Yeah, that's global.
Yeah, but
right?
you think the United States fell off rap completely?
Hell no.
The question. Drake went up there and co-signed a man that said the best lyricist is from the UK. That might have threw the extra energy.
Sure it did, but that's cool. This is a competitive blood sport. It always been. Just the new evolution.
I do agree.
of digital technology just makes it
I
a
do
little
agree
easier
that the UK started that drill rap shit. I do agree.
I don't know who started what.
And they making great music. But the whole United States, come on, Kiss. Like, you can't.
I'm not even commenting on the whole United States. What is that?
Yo, let me tell you something, man. I came with this bar. It said, they sent me to the wolves and I came back with a fur.
It sounds like something out of the Bible. The new
Listen,
Bible.
They sent me to the wolves and I came back with a fur. And that's what it's like, being from any inner city, being from nothing. I try to tell people, if you could look at your family's DNA, your ancestors, what they went through, how poor they was, how fucked up they are, and you're the first in a generation of hundreds of DNA lines to become successful, take care of your family, send your kids to college, that means you're an exceptional guy, man. And so that's how I look at all the youth and everybody who overcame all the odds.
Pretty much good way to look at it. You know what I mean? If you're not letting the devil occupy your time and you're doing something useful to bring change to your family finances is always a good thing because it's hard, like you said.
Bad Bunny, the man started a residency in Puerto Rico. LeBron went out there, Draymond Green. He sold out, I think, 60 concerts in a row. The stadium, the Coliseum. And he's generating over $200 million for Puerto Rico and everybody flying. I'm flying in. Me and Nori flying in with our families, and we're going to go party with Bad Bunny and all that. How ill is that he took power into his own hands? He refused to tour. He's not going to tour nowhere. United States, anywhere. He just doing his shit there. You got to go there, book tickets, book hotels, eat at the restaurants, feed the people. That's some pretty ill shit. What you think about that?
I think that's awesome. You need more shit like that in the culture, in hip hop. You know what I mean? That was a good thing for him to do, a very honorable thing.
We gotta
to do for PR. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico.
It's crazy because I go to the fight back to the Malanga, right? And, I was like this. I was a big boy. I was 480. So we sit in the front row, my wife, my daughter, Remy, and we sitting next to my brother, Gorilla Mims. Bing Bong, one of the best guys in the world. The man sitting, damn, man, they was calling him seat and a half because he was taking up a seat and a half. And so,
who called him seat and a half?
Called him seat and a half. I ain't gonna, if this was the mafia, Chris, he be them seat and a half. Cause he take up seat and a half, right? So my daughter's sitting there. Yo, my daughter's sitting next to him. She's in the fucking pretzel. So she's sweating this hot out there.
Half a seat?
Azzy had the half a seat. So she's like, somehow we finessed the seat next to Remy. She sat there, and my wife turns around and tells them, which player's coming to sit here next to you? He said, oh no, Rich player. He too big to sit here. He can't come up in here. And I said, that's like the kettle calling the pot black or something. I said, this motherfucker. So I ain't gonna lie, my wife had some jokes. So I was like, yo, bro, you fell in love with a big boy, man. Don't disrespect the God. The God was over there. Shout out to Paul, Eminem's manager, and fucking Rosenberg, and fucking Rob Reef Tulo was in the building. Yeah, seat and a half. Yo, Nems, he loves the show.
Not after he called him seat and a half.
I don't give a fuck. You gotta understand the whole shit is, even if I'm making jokes about you, if I'm saying SNS with the mustard shirt, he getting bookings. He called me and said, thank you, Joe. My bookings are going up. We the hottest shit moving out here right now.
Collab on him with the shirt with the mustard on it.
No, he has
collab with him. Merch.
When I tell you S&M, well, who's your favorite DJs of all time? No, I ain't doing that. I'm just saying, let me around 3 DJs. I'll tell you mine's in twist of a finger. Yeah, my shit really quick.
Let me hear it. I'll let you go first. It's not even a competition. Man.
Pride comes before the fall. But let me say something, right? I'm Kid Capri.
Stealing. Go ahead.
What do you want me to do? S&S?
All right.
I'm gonna say Funk Master Flex. Just on that radio.
You only doing
space.
3, right? You only doing 3? 3.
Nah, I gotta throw Ted Smooth somewhere in there.
All right, 4.
It's an honorable mention.
I feel all right. Who else?
No, you go.
Only 4? 3 with an honorable mention?
I would do.
It's 3 with an honorable. Why do you always change the rules, man?
It's 3 with an honorable mention.
Right.
So my honorable mention is Ted Smooth.
All right. That's cool. I like those. That was very beautiful.
Khaled too rich to put him in the DJ.
Now you just throwing.
No, I'm just saying he's too rich.
Man.
Khaled too rich.
He's just gonna keep going up this.
No. All right.
D nice. Rest in peace, Clark Kent.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? I'm throwing my DJ Tech in there.
Ah.
Then I'm coming back, DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Oh my God.
And
I only said 4. I said 3 in the honorable.
Yeah, I did 3. I only did what I did.
No, you went to Jazzy Jeff.
All right, well,
4.
Make it that. I ain't got
I ain't
no
even
honorable.
gonna lie to you.
I just named you 4 for right there.
I love all the guys you said.
I love all the guys you said.
And there's so many DJs that we could have mentioned. You know what I'm saying?
Biz Markie, rest in peace.
Biz Markie used to rock it,
Q-Tip, Vashti. See, I start naming shit to you, man.
Yeah.
With that hat. What's that hat?
Cassidy.
Yeah, Cassidy. My man
Cassidy's different. He's
my man Cassidy with that.
He's an eclectic taste, you know? I mean, he's one of the biggest ever. You know, one of the things the Clip said on that album is we create content. We not content creators. And so the mind of somebody being creative, you know, thinking that we thought of Joe and Jada. Who thought of this combination and it'll work the way it is? Because it feels like yin and yang or the odd couples. You know what I'm saying? I say some crazy shit and you thinking like normal people think. He's saying some crazy shit, right? But the magic of creating something, music, anything, you know, the juice. Who came up with the concept to have the juice bars?
Out of us is SP. Styles is first to even, you know, make that a thing. Shout out to my brothers Nye and Leo. But Pete was the first one to get us on the health kick.
You know, we got some shit we doing today.
Hit the link right there below, and you can call the number up and ask Joe and Jada anything you want. I think we have some. Let's get into this.
Yo, what's good? This is BG from Virginia, man. Representing that hip-hop in the jar, preserving the culture. I just want to salute y'all for doing just that, man. Salute to Jada and Joe for preserving the culture, man. This hip-hop thing 50 years and going. And that's it, man. That's all. Salute to y'all. Keep it going. Keep up the great work. Peace and love from VA. Hip-hop in the jar, preserving the culture. Peace.
Hip-hop in the jar, preserving the culture. Big shout out and love to VA. You know what I mean?
Nothing but love, my brother. We
you ain't gonna get a lot of them kind of calls, so we appreciate that.
Yo, Jada, in the One Take Cypher Red Bull freestyle, what's that hoodie you're wearing, that pink one? The dude's on it. That shit's fly as fuck. I need to know where to cop that.
I got that from downtown from this. Shout out to Millie's. Millie's plugged me with his man Danny. And it's a new store downtown that I'll get all the info. I'll get it to you, my brother. You can actually have the hoodie that I had on. I can't wear it again, so you can actually get that actual one I wore. Just DM me or do something, you know what I mean? Hit us up somehow on the show, and I'll give you the actual hoodie from the Red Bull.
Guys hitting you up.
I only got one of the hoodies, so it's only one.
I mean, forget about it.
We got his name and all that. Yeah, we got his name. I got you. Yeah, right. He gonna get that.
Next question, Joe and Jada.
Hey, Joe and Jada, what's good, man? This is David, originally from Queens, New York, but I live in Houston now. Uh, been listening to you guys since I was about 13, 14 years old. So it's amazing to see you guys together. That's so entertaining. The one question I ask is there ever been an artist or artists that you guys ever want to collaborate with, but just never had the opportunity to? And if you couldn't, like, what was the reason, or is it just because they might have passed away or whatever like that? What's the one dream collaboration you guys ever wanted to do?
Andre 3 Stacks and Stevie Wonder for me.
I said Dr. Dre, but he took it a little different because he said people ain't here no more. If I could ever get
Luther.
just some Luther or some MJ
Well, I
hee
get
in
some
the
MJ
background,
ad-libs.
just some hee. That's the ultimate collab for me. Next question.
Yo, Jada Joe. Good looking on the podcast. Y'all doing great. Real quick question though. Top 5 beats y'all ever hopped on? Or top 10 beats y'all ever hopped on? Or top 10 beats of all time? I'd rather hear y'all top 10. I might get exposed to some new shit. But yeah, good looking and keep it up, guys. 1.
Good looking.
Whoever that was, we're going to save that one and talk about it we got to think about it, and then we're going to use it for one of your damn things you like to do. But we're not going to do 10. We're going to do 5.
Okay.
That you rapped on. Or that you rapped on and that I rapped on.
Nail. My shit, bring it on. I think the Alchemist did that. Boom, bam, ba-doom. Then My Lifestyle, Buck Wild. Right? And Definition of a Dawn, that's the Alchemist again. Primo, Thank God for That White. And it's always, for me, my favorite song I ever did in my life is the collaboration with Pun, Deep Cover.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So those are my favorite 5 beats I ever rapped to.
I thought he was going to keep going like he usually do.
No.
Oh, shit. See, this ain't really bad. This ain't really hard because I don't got to think. I can just say anything I want. All for the Love, which is Swiss.
Wow.
All
Such
for the Love is Swiss's first placement. And before Stop Drop, people don't know that. First Locks album, my solo song, All for the Love, that's Swiss Beats' first beat in the world that got placed on the album. First placement. Bam. We gonna make it, Alchemist. You know what I mean?
Alchemist did We Gonna Make It?
Benjamin's D. Derek Angeletti. You know what I mean? Why? Shout out to my man Havoc from Mobb Deep. You know what I mean?
Havoc did why?
Yeah. And Recognize Primo. I love you. Next question, please. MOP style.
Hey, Joe and Jada, legends. My question is, my name is Joe, by the way, from Fitchburg, Massachusetts.
I didn't even know they
My
had a
question is,
Pittsburgh,
how do you
Massachusetts.
guys develop such longevity in the game to where you guys came out in the 90s and still now everybody wants to hear what you guys have to say. Everybody wants to dress how you guys dress. Everybody wants to live the lifestyle of you guys. Everybody still wants to hear the music you guys drop. Like, how did you guys just have that kind of longevity in this culture that's so different right now? You see how the music and how everybody what they want out of life is just so different than we had. What kind of words can you give the guys that are in their 30s and their 40s right now just to keep that level of cool with the culture right now? Good luck.
Yeah, a lot.
Got a lot to say, huh?
I say the longevity thing is embracing the new stuff that comes out without compromising what you stand for and what you represent. Being able to be talked to, being approachable, being able to reach the people, and all that other shit is him.
Well, you just got to believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? At all times. as an artist, as a man, or a female as a person.
Self-confidence.
You got to have that self-confidence and believe in yourself. You know how many times they counted me out? And, I got stories like I got jerked from my publishing for like 12 to 15 years of my career. And so I was hearing about everybody getting these publishing deals and it for millions of dollars. Ludacris came, he was like, yo, I got this publishing deal for millions. I was hearing all the rappers. So when I finally got my publishing back, I go around to all the Warner Brothers, everywhere that was, and Warner Chapel and this. And they were like looking at me like, listening to me. And they were like, yeah, all right. And they was offering me shit like $200,000 deals and all that. And I remember I went in my car and my lawyer at the time, he came to the car. I was like, yo, I thought they was giving people millions. He was like, yo, Joe, you're not hot right now. I was like, I guess that's part of the narcissism or the delusion. When he said that, the next day I had drove down to Miami to meet with Scott Storch and we made Lean Back. I came back to New York maybe a month later with Lean Back fully done and went back to the same people. They wasn't trying to let me go out the office. They was offering me M's like crazy because they knew it. And I was showing them the dance, Lean Back. They were like, oh, no, don't leave. Hold up. We got some M's for you. We got some this and this and that. So at the end of the day, the only way to make you believe in us is we got to believe in ourselves.
Next question, please.
Yo, Kiss, yo, Joe, what's going on? Dre from Mass. Joe, I had a quick question. What was it like to see Jada on stage with Dipset versus The Lox? When he put on that freestyle and he said, this is what I do, what was going through your brain and what did you think of Jada after that? I love the show. Y'all keep going. Massachusetts, stand up. We love y'all. Peace.
And thanks for the
Is
question.
that before COVID or after? Did you know you caught COVID in there?
No, I did catch COVID in there.
Yeah,
for the first time.
That's ill.
But the craziest shit is
He sacrificed his life. He came to check me out.
Nah, I was torn, right, between both of y'all. I thought y'all were going to win, but Dipset ain't nothing to smile at. You know what I mean? So I think they could have did a lot better if they would have sequenced it right.
Facts.
But I was in there and I didn't want to see me cheering for them. I didn't want them to see me cheering for you.
Should have
I was in a fucked up position, right? So I'm sitting there like that. I'm like, what you said, Jada?
Should have wore a wig.
Should have wore a wig. I should have.
Came into the sky.
I'm up. I had the little thing, and then they threw on the Welcome to New York City. They threw up the Home of 9/11.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, that fucked me up. I forgot all about New York. I was like, oh my God, they doing this. And then when y'all dropped that boom, 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 I couldn't even hide my colors. Like I was like, yo, you see that video when you talking all that shit, then the camera goes to me, and I'm like, like I did. At that point, if it wasn't Dipset, I definitely would have jumped up on that ring and try to do New York with you right there at that verses. The shit was crazy because I'm not going to diss my guys too. But that's one of the most epic 20th century hip hop moments. You know, we heard of shit back in the day like Kumo D, Busy B. We heard of, KRS One throwing PM Dawn off the stage. We heard of these legendary times, but in our generation, that right there was it was just incredible. It was like the Beatles coming to America, some wild shit like that. It was like, because you see the Beatles come to America, you see them girls at the fucking airport by the millions, like they couldn't believe they was coming. That's how it felt that night. It felt like it was some shit we had never witnessed before. Michael Buffer came out.
Yeah.
In this corner from Harlem, New York. That shit was crazy, yo. That whole night was just perfection. It was just perfection.
It's a win for hip hop. Next question, please.
Hey, this is Nate. Joe and Jada, you guys are legends in hip hop. I have individual playlists of both of you guys, and I really appreciate your contribution to hip hop. With that stated, um, is there a feature on an artist's song that was supremely impactful in your lives? Also, is there a feature from an artist that you wanted to get but never had the chance to get?
A feature that impacted my life a lot was AZ on Nas's Illmatic.
Mm.
I never heard nobody flow like that so smoothly. Changed our life, and uh, I've always wanted. He's happy with his career and everything, but I always wanted. I really thought AZ was gonna be like a Nas, a Jay Z, on that super level. But if we talking features, that's the one that stands out the most to me. Um, if I could pick two, all right. I'm not gonna pick two.
Me, it had to be Nas, Live at the Barbecue.
Mm.
That fucked us up when we heard that. It was like it was incredibly incredible for some young. The whole song was incredible, but Nas's verse was just crazy. You know what I mean? For me,
At
it
the
made me
age of
want
12, I went to hell for snuff for Jesus. We never
crazy.
even heard shit
Nobody
like that.
say nothing even remotely close to.
That shit was like, hello. That shit was like somebody's coming. There you go. We got Nas in both those.
AZ
It's
and
crazy.
Nas.
Next question, please.
I got a two-parted question for both
Two-parted.
Jada
That's
and
4
Joe.
questions.
So I was listening to 40 Bars of Terror where Jada rapped over the Yeah 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 beat on the Lean Back on the Terror Squad album. So I wanted to know, Jada, how you get into that mindset to hit those bars with such surgical precision. And then the second question is, what was Joe's reaction when he heard those bars? Did you ever think about making it an official remix, or was that dead? Did you hear the bars like, nah, I'm not putting him on my record because he body my shit. So yeah, that's what I would like to know.
For me, that song was a song. Anytime I do a freestyle, is paying homage to the original song because you like it that much. But that 40 Bars of Terror, yeah, the beat, I couldn't wait to use that beat. I was doing the Champ is Here Part 1. So I was doing the whole mixtape, and that was definitely after they dropped that song, I'm like, I need that. That's definitely going to be one of the instrumentals I use. So yeah, that was, for me, it's always homage. Anytime you hear me doing any bars on somebody's beat, it's because you like the original beat, especially when you do 40 bars or more. You really love the beat. You know what I mean?
40 bars. I don't know, man. I just, I love Jadakiss every time he raps. I think he's one of the few. I ain't trying to gas this dude out. He don't need it right now. But every time he raps, I feel like he's one of the man. He's one of the very, 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 very few MCs that I think he kill every verse you ever did. So it's like, I give that to Big too. Somebody like Jay-Z, it's very rare that a rapper kill every verse I ever heard. So I gotta always salute Jada for that.
Appreciate that. Next question, please.
Joe and Jada, what's up? This is Riverside Slim. I can't even
Riverside
lie.
Slim, he from Godfather
Speak.com is
Harlem,
crazy,
man.
hey yo. But this one for Jada. Jada, is there any rap song or R&B song, whatever, that you wanted to write a verse to, or wish it was your track? Out of all tracks, which one you was like, man, I could have did an ill verse on that, John?
I think every song that's a hit, you feel like you wish you could have been featured on it. But
how many features have you been on, Jada? Do you ever did the numbers?
They ain't gonna do the analytics on me till I'm dead, crack. Then they going to start finding all kind of incredible new shit that I did that they could have told me when I was alive. But would he say something you wish you was on that you saw? shit, that goes from in the club, lean back, all the way up. I actually did a remix of that, me and Fab. Any song that's a hit, you wish you was a part of. Any song that make you want to be on it, that's how you know it's a hit. For me, it's everything. Bunch of Drake songs, bunch of Rick Ross shits, Kanye, all of them shits that come out, you're like, damn, why did the fuck they call me for this?
You know, the one song I hear all the time that I be like, damn, I could have been on, I should have been on that was the French song Pop That? Pop That?
Oh yeah, damn, you missed it?
I missed it. That song right there, every time I hear it, I'm like, man, I wish I was on that fucking song. You know, it's just that energy that comes on. Whenever I work out in the gym, I work out.
That's a good song. Matter of fact, I gotta try working out. That's a good song.
Oh no, that's hype mania. Yeah. That right there, that should get you hype.
Balling.
Like in New England. Like I play for New Whiskey. Sheesh. You know, something that came across my desk. Somebody was talking. It was like, you know, that young kids, you know, we have a real weird space in hip hop because like young kids, they ain't trying to spit. You know, when we was out there starting, we was busting our bubble to come up with some shit. Nowadays, these kids...
Sound effects.
And it's over before it starts because these guys find a way to either get killed or kill somebody before they even really blow up like that. And so you see kids nowadays saying they don't even want to rap. They rather be streamers because they watching guys like Casanat, Maiden, and them dudes going to the bank. So kids now, it's almost like we have a lack of talent. No offense to anybody doing their thing, but we have a lack of talent because kids want to go another way. For the first time, instead of just saying, I want to be a rapper, they say, I want to be a streamer. And it's less dangerous. They're getting up there, they're joking, they're making money, they're having fun, they're dancing, and they're not dying. What do you think about that?
I'm always put the music first, but you right about that. It's becoming a very dangerous game and a dangerous space, and they drilling and spinning and sliding and doing all of them shits and decreasing the population. So it probably makes some of the younger kids don't want to do it. It's also making some of the younger kids want to do it. So you got to keep an eye on that part of it. But, you know, streaming is dope. But I love streaming. I put music first because I'm an artist and I want to see more music. I want to see more artists. I want to hear more rapping. You know what I mean? More substance. But as long as they can stay out of trouble, make money, do whatever they do, that's always a beautiful thing.
Well, it seems like all the time my friends who are my age or a little bit younger get back in the gym and start working out crazy. And they lifting up the whole gym and they tear their shoulder. They always get hurt, these guys.
Lifting too
heavy. You
heavy.
ever notice a guy, but I mean like every guy I know that starts working out, they hurt themselves. They always, how's the gym? Oh, I tore my, did this, what the fuck are y'all doing in there? Me, I'd rather just take Ozempic and take a walk.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen,
this is the Joe and Jada
53
show.
when you can look 35. Why I look 35 when you can look 13?
And if you need energy, get that Kiss Cafe, baby.
You know what I mean?
It's Joe and Jada.
Joe and Jada. We love you.
Pow!
Now, what you want to say about the Knicks, man?
No, I just wanted to ask y'all, like, did y'all really think y'all was about to win the championship this year? On some real shit.
We thought we was about to beat Indiana.
What happened, though, from y'all perspective?
We gave it all we got. Tibbs blew the fucking carburetor out.
Y'all sound so defeated,
I know, man.
We all do. What are you talking about?
The energy's low.
This guy's still having brawn nightmares 20 years later.
I
Are
swear.
you serious?
I still ain't.
You know how we feel? Okay, we've been fans our whole life. I mean, I got pictures of me 10 years old playing basketball in Knick jackets. So we've been sipping the Kool-Aid a long time. Yeah. So we finally get to a place this city, and no disrespect to the Yankees, love the Yankees, but it never felt like it felt with the Knicks going to the Eastern. Like this shit was out of, but I mean everybody. Your mother, my father, my dad, like normal people who are nice people. Let's go Knicks. Like this shit was fully charged up. I think if we went a game 7, they probably would have blocked the Pacers bus from coming. Like it was that crazy out here. Like they was wilding out here, right? And we was on the shit too. He came up in here with the Nick helmet and shit, Nick socks up to here, all type of shit like this. And I'm like, yo, we just so hyped. And to fall short like that, I just think they were way faster than us. And they had a better team. You know, they really had a bench. We had visions of a bench. And what
we had that was the best thing he said.
That's a bar. That was a bar.
That's a bar. It's a visions of a bench. But what I'm saying to you is this is the problem I have.
Okay.
Fat Joe plays in the game 5-on-5. I'm not the best player. It don't matter. I'm scoring 10, 12 points. There's just no way around it.
Hold on, Joe.
I'm telling you the
I don't want to
truth.
interrupt you. What are you saying? Like the NBA?
Basketball. Any game I play.
Pick up.
Softball, whatever. I'm doing my thing.
10 points in the NBA is crazy.
I know, but I get it. I'll get some bum-ass 10 points. I'll get your man, what's your man, Turner, to bust my head open. I'll go on that line and make the 2. I'm gonna be on the scoreboard. Listen what I'm saying. What I'm trying to tell you is I'm not doing nothing that I'm not helping the team.
Okay.
I'm gonna help the team. So now, my point that I don't understand is you waited your whole life. You get to the finals, you get to the playoffs, right? And during the season, let's call out Deuce McBride, right?
Okay, Deuce.
This was his time to really shine, not regular shine. This was his time.
You don't think he played good?
I think he played good. I don't believe a star was born. That's the problem I'm saying. It has to be a star.
They're gonna say he didn't get enough time to play though.
He been a star with that much minutes.
I ain't know. My man with SGA.
Jalen Williams.
Plays
I'm
the same
sorry.
amount of minutes as him.
I ain't know.
He like that.
A star.
He all-star
is
though.
born.
He was all NBA.
Okay, it's cool, but Jalen Brunson, when he was on Dallas, a star was born. I'm not gonna be in this league, played in the summer, in the winter, trying to be Kobe and get there.
To be a star in the NBA.
Listen to what I'm saying to you.
No, hard is to
That
make it
was
to
the
NBA.
difference. They had a better bench.
He said he should have
Our
showed up
bench
more.
did not show up.
But he didn't, to Jeff's point, DJ's point, he didn't get enough time to show Joey Crack that he could
That's
do
kind of
something.
true too, but he did though. The other guys didn't. Deuce was in them games.
He played
Deuce,
18, 20
And you can't play
What
in
do you
spurts
want?
like that.
18, 20 minutes.
You got to get a
our
real
starting
rhythm.
5 is irreplaceable.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem.
So when he come in 18 minutes, he got to produce. What about the little guy? What about the little white, boy? Oh, yeah. Little guy. Little white guy go in there, automatic. He is not playing with these dudes.
My boy TJ Nash.
Quick. And what's the white boy for,
Ooh.
Do you know anybody's name?
no, what's the white boy?
We're here.
I think it's Boston.
Peyton Pritchard.
Same thing. They coming in automatic.
He said
They know
McBride
what
should
the
have gave
job
y'all that,
is.
Jada.
They should have came.
But they roles is
They
different
get
though.
there, they got different roles, different coaches, man.
They've been in that role the whole year.
They've been
We're
there.
not looking for Deuce to pass the ball and be a team player. When he comes in, he's
What
supposed
you
to
looking
shoot.
All right, Deuce here.
Shoot.
You heard it here first. Deuce.
Them little white boys,
Blame
they
you.
know, come in, shoot.
He's saying TJ and them come in the game and they aggressive.
Oh, no, they're not playing.
Yeah, so why?
Minute they come
Deuce
in,
ain't
you got to
give
be
that?
like,
They're getting put in the game to impact the game scoring. Deuce is getting put in the game to do a
what?
little bit of everything. They ain't
okay,
telling
let's
them
not
to-
single out
they-
Deuce.
but
All of them.
Okay.
None of them came out like, what's my man? Last year's
Payne.
playoff, we had what? Precious? Precious was balling.
Precious got about 5 minutes in the whole
Yeah.
playoffs.
Well, whatever he got, he was a liability. Not an asset. Hey, brother.
What you want to do in 5 minutes?
Say it was liability.
Big time.
He played this how you know
wanna
they love
where
the Knicks, bro.
Yeah.
You know where the Knicks messed up at? Completely before this season started. They should have gave that money to Hartenstein. And they didn't. And right now, Hartenstein is up
Gave
there.
it to OG and something.
And y'all got
They
Cat.
had the money.
Y'all got Cat.
Yeah, you'll take Cat over Hardenstein.
No, I'll take Cat all day over, pretty
what
much
they
over a
did.
lot of people.
So, Cat, your top 5?
He's the best scoring big man in the league.
Nah.
Ooh,
Who's
messed
better?
up.
What the
Jokic.
hell?
Jokic.
All right, Jokic.
Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid is done.
Oh.
Shit, Joel Embiid got training wheels. He's done, bro.
Yo.
He's slipping and sliding, bro.
Yeah.
He's done.
I like this.
He's done, Papa.
He's Christmas.
Done. 2 hot minutes on a big game. Sit down. He's done. God bless him. I don't want nobody to get hurt. He's done. Joker, you're right. Do you know why Joker's so good?
Tell me.
Because you were taught to play a certain way. Every American player was taught to play a certain way at AAU. Dribble the ball, don't throw it across the court. Yo, wait for this, wait for this. So all of y'all, no matter how ill y'all are, y'all learn from the same theology. Jokers in Serbia, Montenegro doing the shit they tell you not to do. Throw it across the court, do this, do that. Nobody. This guy doing shit you're not supposed to do. And you're not ready
And
for
he's not
it
athletic.
defensively.
He's not
Nah, he's not athletic.
He's slow.
He's doing everything. They gave you a manual. The papers, they said, yo, don't do this, bro. He's doing it, and he's getting it in because you're not expecting that to happen. Ball's flying across the court. You're like, no way he threw that. Right? Who would throw that? That's why he's so good. But yes, you got one there with Joker. Then you got Cat. Who else you got?
I give you that. I'll say Cat second. If you're not gonna count,
I
if you ain't
like
gonna count
that.
Embiid,
I like that you keeping it a buck.
Or
I like-
Wemby.
Huh?
Is Wemby a big?
Wemby on the
I
way.
love Wemby.
But what?
No. I love
Is Wemby a better
Wemby.
scorer than Cat?
who you
No.
want, Wemby or Cat?
no. Look,
Answer the question.
I'm answering the question. He's not better than Cat. He's just not. Does he have potential? Like I was fake cheering for the Spurs. Maybe because Pop got sick.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pop, man, one of the greatest coach ever. But that draft and all that, I was going for the Spurs. Like I want to see Wemby take over the league. And I want them to get a team around him because I'm really, really a fan of Wemby.
So if they get Kevin Durant,
What?
it's over.
Don't do that. Kevin Durant, he got beef with me sometimes. I don't want to go
The
there
Spurs?
with that.
Yeah, the Spurs he trying to go to the
Not the
Spurs.
Knicks. He want to go to the Spurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the Kevin Durant gonna help anybody where he go, but he got to stay healthy. And we don't wish bad health on nobody.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, we seen this a million. Don't do that. Kevin Durant, you a funny dude. You know what you're doing. He giving me the eyes like, go in, Joe. Go in. I'm like, nah, I'm not going in because I fuck with KD, man. But, you know, he'll help any
Whenever you
team
ready.
they bring him in. Even if he came to the Knicks, he would help the Knicks.
Oh, you will take KD for the Knicks?
Who you
Who
trading?
you give up?
That almost happened too.
I'm not giving nobody up.
What?
Ooh.
How you getting
nobody.
KD then?
What you
Yeah.
talking about?
So
Not
you
giving
you
nobody
keeping
up.
Mike Kell and OG over KD?
Right.
You keeping Mike Kell and OG over KD?
Right now, yes. I'm dealing with youth. I'm dealing with health. I'm dealing with we got a great nucleus if you get a better
OG
bench.
could be on the next
Why
thing
am I gonna
smoking.
listen? Not me. KD, nah, don't do that. KD, already-
That's why you lost that
He-
coaching job with the
KD.
Knicks.
Oh, but by the
You
way,
would've
let me
made
tell
that
you something.
decision right there.
Tell you something. Worldwide West is my neighbor. I caught him walking, right?
I call him walk.
And he finally
Ran down
stopped. He don't stop for me. You know, he works out every day. So I always catch him working out. Like, yo, Wes, hey, he's one of them workout guys. He's not gonna talk to you while he's working out. He stopped the other day. So I'm talking to him. I said, yo, Wes, I actually did something I wanted to do forever. I got the courage to say, yo, I want to coach the Knicks. He said, you are definitely not coaching the Knicks. Yo, but I asked him. I said, yo, man, I want to coach the Knicks. He said, yo, Joe, you are definitely, not even like, he had a little malice with it too. Like, you are definitely not coaching
If
the
you was the
Knicks.
coach of the Knicks, what was your game plan would have been for the Pacers?
Well, us, you know, with me personally, I have a no-loss policy.
Joe, be realistic.
Yeah,
Come
man.
on, bro.
I have a no. Look at my stats at the Rucker. I won 7 chips,
I was
brother.
gonna ask you about EBC later.
7 chips, brother.
We can talk about that
I
later.
don't lose. I get down on the concrete with the players and stretch and get the rocks and pebbles in my knees.
EBC is different than the NBA. We're gonna tap into your EBC.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm not delusional. I think that I'm motivational. I think they should give me a job to come up in there at least as an assistant coach or somebody who comes to the camp and talking to them, a consultant when they need that. You know, Isaiah Thomas used to come to me. Meet with me.
Which one?
Isaiah Thomas when he coached the Knicks.
Zeke.
Yo, Zeke.
The grown,
If you got
He talking about the
Instagram-
Pistons with Jada. He talking about the Pistons.
Zeke, if you got Instagram or your sons are tuned into what's going on right here with 520 and Joe and Jada, please confirm so they can say it's cap.
He used to come to you for
He used to come to me.
decisions for the Knicks.
Yes, when they had Zach Randolph, they had Steph,
Eddie
they had
Curry.
all those
Somebody
guys.
give me a hood.
All right, I'm
To
telling
get one off the shelf.
you the truth.
Joe Spill.
He
I want to
used
hear
to
it.
come to me.
And what did you tell him?
You know, I got Kareem Reed a tryout for the Knicks. Kareem Reed was my point guard for the
EBC.
For the EBC.
Yeah.
I actually, but you know, you smoking all that shit. So Zeke had to tell me, Joe, man, you know, he's just like, you know, you could tell he's smoking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Oh, they
I
knew he
tried.
was smoking?
Oh, they know. You
He
got
came
guys,
in smoking?
No, he's just, they running drills and he can't, look, Kareem, we love you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just trying to say, Zeke gave me. You know when your man say, yo, I could be in the NBA, I actually did it. I really got the guy to try out for the Knicks off the street.
Niggas don't know that, Jada.
No, I did that.
Yeah.
I got A. Butter, who's probably one of my best players in the Rucker. I got him to Fordham University with Coach Bob Hill. I did that. I walked up in there and said, yo, he's the one, put him on the floor. Like, I know some things.
So can we get a quick story with you and Isaiah Thomas? Like, why did he choose you to come to?
I'm telling you right now because he knew I knew. He wasn't crazy. Around that time, them chips was flying outside in the summer. He knew this guy knows something about coaching. And so I would sit down with him and you want to know the truth? What I would tell him? I don't know why you losing. Remember the team they had at the time?
Jamal Crawford.
They had Jamal Crawford, Zach Randolph, Steph Marbury.
Al Harrington there?
Al Harrington?
Yeah.
You tell me why they losing. I'm like, yo, but Joe, that's what I'm saying, Joe. He's like, yo, Joe, I got the best guys. I said, they got to play. It was too much individual ball at that time.
Okay.
It was too much, give me the rock, I'm doing this. You know, that's something we got to work on as Knicks right now. Jalen Brunson, we're nowhere without him, but he holding that ball too much.
Who else gonna give us a bucket?
It don't matter.
KD,
I'm just
if y'all
saying.
trade Michael,
The ball got to go. Now, Mikal Bridges,
He gave it.
he need to really go though. I think he
gotta
really,
go, Joe?
No, not get traded.
Okay,
I mean,
get buckets.
like I think he's better than he letting himself be.
Okay.
And so Jada said, yo, they don't let him get the ball that much. That's cool. I think that guy is very, very talented and he needs to think more offensively and he'll impact the game in a different way, you know.
For sure.
Coaching, you went back to your hometown to coach high school where you played at, Pike High School. What was that like? What is it
I was
like?
trying to be like Fat Joe.
Yo,
I was trying to get some chips.
did you get 7 chips?
Nah, I ain't won nothing. But nah, we working though. We got a good group this year. I always wanted to get back to where I came
Still
from.
coaching, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, we got some talented guys. and I wanted to help somebody at least live out their dream like I did. So we got a bunch of guys that got offers from some high major D1 schools. So
That's
that's
fine.
Beautiful.
That's what it's about.
You know, my brother Rich Player, we said he shit at the bathroom last time. Let's big him up this time. Right? The man's a legendary
culprit.
football coach.
we was talking to him
Coach
earlier.
in Miami-Dade.
Yeah.
And he sent about 20-something kids to the NFL. So he changed their lives. I know that.
He owed me a jersey too.
Oh, he got to get it for you. But let me
I'm
let
putting
me
it
tell
on
you
wax
something,
now.
right? Let me tell you something. Speaking of coaching, better world peace.
Nah, he can't be the coach.
Of when?
The Knicks.
The Knicks, my boy auditioning. You see the
It's
Instagram?
out there. Hold up. Look. Yo.
Nah.
Out to Meta.
Yo. Ha. It's out there. He think I just get it out the clear sky.
No, it's out there. It's out there.
Bro.
You actually, you could coach. You should ask
That
him
boy standing with a bow tie, the suit like the little guy talking about, I want to be the coach. He going hard.
Yeah, but
Now-
is he even getting an interview? Are they?
They should. Y'all trying to. This is why y'all out of pocket. Why are y'all going to these other organizations trying to steal their coach?
Yeah.
What's wrong with
You
y'all,
want to
Joe?
know why? You want to know the real spill?
Yes.
You want to know the street spill because you in the South Bronx?
Yes.
It would have been fouler if they would have coached, they would have fired Coach Tibbs and had the coach behind his back already that they talked to put him in there. We would have been like, yo, you did him dirty.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? They at least fired him.
And now
say-
we don't got. They about to have to call him back.
They gotta spin the block. Why don't
They
y'all
got to
get
spin the
Mark?
block.
Why don't y'all go get Mark
That's
Jackson?
Jason. I love Mark Jackson.
That's
We
deeper
don't
than
know.
that's deeper than that up here. Wow, we don't know.
rap.
Yeah, I
Pilot,
thought y'all
yeah.
might know something.
Yeah, that's David and
Y'all might
Goliath.
know why they
It's
get.
deep.
That's David and Goliath. But let me tell you something.
Yo,
That's David and Goliath. Let me tell you
are
something.
you sure you're saying the right one?
Yes, it's David and Goliath because it feel like he going up against
Goliath.
a giant. You know what I'm saying? He deserves it. Those chips at Golden State was his. To me,
At least one of
I don't know
them,
what happened, why they got him out. I've been begging for Mark Jackson before Tibbs came. Mark Jackson's been the guy. Don't know what it is, right? But you learned in coaching, right? You got to the league. You know, they say that term, you could take a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan learned that shit fast, huh?
Yeah.
The GOAT, the greatest of all time. He went on that sideline in Charlotte. And he saw them guys wouldn't play like him. Yes, sir.
You tried to coach?
Yes.
he was the owner.
He was the owner,
He
but
was the owner. He was on the
still-
bench calling
He was
plays.
like that though. He smacked Malik Monk in his head
I
during the
seen
game.
that.
Yeah, but the point I'm saying is even the greatest of all time can't get guys to listen. The greatest of all time.
Bron do a good job at coaching his team and playing.
He do.
That's funny. He got homeboy, JJ Redick. You got to give him some credit.
You said greatest of all time, so I was trying to make sure we did it right.